Tired of long waits and rushed care at the ER and urgent care clinic? Next time, stay home and let Dispatch Health bring the power of the hospital to you.
I call Dispatch Health. A care team of medical professionals actually come to your house.
They're the same caliber of people that you would see if you were at a hospital or an urgent care.
Dispatch Health can treat most non-life-threatening emergencies.
They can do the x-rays, they can do stitches,
urinary tract infections, blood test, urinalysis, ultrasound.
It's almost everything that they can do at the ER.
You never feel rushed. They're there for you and only you.
I felt like their only patient.
And it costs no more than a trip to urgent care because Dispatch Health is covered by most insurance, including Medicare. See if we serve your home at dispatchhealth.com.
Dispatch Health really went above and beyond.
It's wonderful to have care come to your home.
House calls are back, and they're better than ever. Learn more at dispatchhealth.com.
Stand by. The vacuum tubes are warming up. This is a special live broadcast right here on Georgia Radio.
Well, happy Wednesday to you, friends. Matt Jolly here with you on Neighbor to Neighbor. Today, we're talking about something that is really, really important, and that is skincare and everything that goes into that. You know, right here in Georgia, we have some wonderful resources for that, and one of those, I think, one of the best is Shannon Palmquist, who's joining me today from farmtofacebeauty.com. Now, Wade Peoples and all the other log truck drivers who are listed right now are going, oh my goodness, just hang on a minute, hear her out, because this is some good stuff. And I don't care if you're a man or a woman, you can benefit from this. Shannon, thanks for coming on the show.
Hey, Matt, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
So you heard what I was talking about there with Wade. I know a lot of our log truck drivers and the guys in the woods that are listening this morning.
Hey, these guys need to hear this too.
They
hear
do.
Me out.
There's a lot of dangers in the stuff that we use, just like the food that we eat.
Right.
And I'm not, an alarmist here, but why is this stuff so critical that we learn about this and start maybe rethinking about some of the stuff that we put on our skin?
Right. Well, it goes. It can get so in depth, and we can go down a rabbit hole. But it's really important to know what are in your products, because honestly, the FDA does not, I think it bans maybe 136 ingredients, maybe a little bit more, whereas Europe bans like 1,000 or more ingredients. So after doing this for 26 years plus, I don't think the FDA really gives crap about the people and what goes in products. So you really need to know what's in your stuff. Now, it can say natural, but if you look at the ingredients and you dissect the ingredient deck, you will find that there's not natural ingredients in there. So it's so important, men or women, anything that has to do with grooming on the men's side or beauty on the women's side, you just want to be very careful.
You have Farm Fresh deodorant. It's made on your farm.
Mm-hmm.
You have all kind of stuff, including makeup and just all types of different things that you make. Talk to me about your deodorant, because this is something that we've just been learning about. I mean, a lot of breast cancers cases could be mitigated if they would just not put some of those chemicals right around those lymph nodes.
And that goes back to, I guess the question isn't, does aluminum and parabens cause breast cancer? I think the question would be, why does the FDA allow aluminum-based ingredients in deodorants? And why do they let it be okay for antiperspirants to be on the market when an antiperspirant is devised to clog the pores, right? That's to help you not sweat. Sweating's a good thing. The body is meant to sweat. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that have they oversweat, or they have conditions of excessive sweating. So I think you just need to know once again, what's in your product. So we have, it's the Pits. It's a natural deodorant. I devised it a couple years ago. And I like it, and it's a natural deodorant. And what helps with the sweating and the stink of the sweat is zinc. It's an ingredient called zinc ricinoleate. And that's the star ingredient of it's the Pits. And
you don't buy that at the hardware store, do you?
No. You
sounds like something you'd find for your yard. It? Yeah, I put my zinc out in the yard every year. No,
it's not.
Okay.
So that's what helps with it. Now, when you're using natural deodorants, a lot of times people will come to me and say, oh, well, they didn't work. Well, you have to give your body time once you switch from an over-the-counter deodorant to more of a natural deodorant. You have to give your body time to kind of maybe, I guess, sweat that out from what you were using to go to naturals. And mine is meant to be used twice a day. So you do it in the morning and at night. That way, your body, the zinc that's in it has a chance to start doing its work. It's not just a one and done like you would get over the counter. So that's one of the things that's really important. You know, I was doing a bridal party, and this is way back in the beginning of my career, like 1985, 86. And I did a bride, and they brought in their grandmother, and they said, do you have time to do her makeup? And I said, absolutely. So as I was talking with her, she was in her early 70s, and she said, you know, she asked me if I use deodorant, and I thought, oh my gosh, do I smell? And I said, well, yeah, I actually do. But at that time I was using something called the Rock, where it was a crystal form of deodorant. And she said, you know, I had a double mastectomy 8 months ago, and I had to remove a lot of my lymph nodes that were under my arms. And she goes, I attribute it to the antiperspirant that my mom started me on when I was 15 years old. She said, and I used it all the way up until I found out that I had breast cancer. And she goes, that's when I stopped. And she goes, so if you never do anything, she said, please don't use antiperspirants. And that has stuck with me for my lifetime. It stuck with me for a lifetime. And that's when I started to kind of get into ingredients and what's in deodorants, what's in skincare. I was an esthetician at the time. And that's kind of how the whole deodorant thing started. And when I got to the store and I started looking, you know, aluminum, and I guess people don't think anything when they see the word aluminum, but it always kind of rang a bell for me anytime I see aluminum in a deodorant or an antiperspirant. So that's how It's the Pits became.
I like it. I like It's the Pits. Now, you have a full line of other stuff from lip glosses. I don't have a big need for that, but a lot of our listeners do. Pumpkin spice eyeshadow. It sounds delicious. Hot cocoa eyeshadow. All this fun stuff for everyone. And guys, if you're listening, just imagine having this in the stocking at Christmas time, just around the corner.
Yeah.
So,
well, you know, we've got really great men's grooming products too. The men's.
We have a lot of ladies that listen. I mean, don't kid yourself. Miss Pam, if you're listening, or Susan, if you're listening, great stuff here. Great stuff for all the ladies. And of course, the body products that you have out there, that's good for the guys and the girls. What is goat milk body butter?
Goat milk body butter is something that I make in the winter because it's most popular sold in the winter. And it's just a mix of butter and oils, and then I add essential oils to it. So it's kind of real thick, like a salve, basically. And you just use it on your body before and after a shower or a bath. You can put it on your cuticles. If you've got flyaways, you can use a little bit there. It works really great on heels and feet in the wintertime. Super awesome.
All right. So keeps your hands from cracking and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bag balm. When you're out working on the
tractors.
It would be
kind of like bag balm. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. And it's made here in Georgia. So
Mm-hmm.
all of your stuff comes from your farm. How did you get into this on your own farm? Tell us about your farm.
Well, I was an esthetician for many, many years, and I actually moved from Las Vegas to Middle Georgia 9 years ago. And when I came here, I had a pretty extensive resume, and I just couldn't get a job. And 9 years ago, I was just looking around Macon, Georgia, and there really wasn't much for estheticians. And I thought about going to the Mandarin Oriental Hotel and Spa up in Atlanta, because that's where I was in Vegas to work. But I drove there once, and it was an hour and 45 minutes there in traffic. And I said, I can't do this every day. That's ridiculous. So we started growing vegetables the first year that we were here, and it did really well. And so the second year I started growing vegetables, and I would every Saturday drive an hour and a half up to Norcross, Georgia, and I would sell sunflower bouquets, and I made pesto kits with everything that I grew except the garlic. And those were a real hit. And I did that for about 3 years. And then one year we just had a lot of rain. So before the market even opened, my tomatoes were in a foot of water and getting rot, and nothing was really growing. But I had been making soap for the last year, and I had goat milk soap, and I had my hibiscus rose toner. And so I didn't want to miss opening. So I drug it all up there, and it sold out within 2 hours. And I thought, so then I started bringing it every weekend, and ladies were like, do you have a website? I was like, so we started the website about 8 months later, and it's just steadily grown from there. And now I'm in a few shops in Georgia, and we do a lot of wholesale, but sell mostly online.
I love it. Well, again, the website is farm2facebeauty.com. And you can get all of your stuff, guys and girls, maybe for Christmas, for loved ones. And, I think it's this deodorant thing is so big. I hear people talking about it, originally from Texas. I hear some of those oil rig workers out there talking about it. And they're like, man, really? Don't wear that stuff. You got to wear it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's starting to get around. And so it's the pits. It's for guys and girls, I'm guessing.
Yep. It's for men and women. We just do a lavender essential oil scent, which is really good for sweat. And then I have one, it's vanilla coconut.
Well, better to start this winter. Start detoxing this winter.
Yeah, you got to detox your pits.
Then you'll be set for the summertime. Well,
You'll
just
be
love
set
it
for the summer.
I love what you're doing, Shannon, and I
Thank
sure
you.
appreciate you coming on. Will you come back on?
Absolutely.
And share a little bit more with us. Maybe we can pick a topic.
There's so much to share, and we've got lots of information for being in the esthetician field for 26 years. I worked for a plastic surgeon in Vegas, part-time for 3 years. I used to educate for 4 or 5 different companies, skincare companies. I educated in China 1 year. I've studied in Paris, France. I have so much information and not a lot of places to share it. So,
well, hey, you found a home here, okay?
Yeah, the more I can share, the better.
All right. Shannon, thanks for coming on the show this morning. I so appreciate it. Again, it's farm2facebeauty.com. Shannon, great to have you on. We'll talk real soon.
And hey, tell everybody November is free shipping month.
There you go. Shannon Palmquist. We'll be right back with more Neighbor to Neighbor right after this.
Georgia Radio. Good company and great country.
Enjoying the country music.
Hi, this is Wade Peoples from Georgia Folk and Farm Life Radio. I'm here to tell you about Meeks Brothers Cattle Company. And you don't have to worry about supply chain issues or where your beef comes from. Do what I do and call Meeks Brothers Cattle Company today. You can get a whole, half, a quarter, any amount of beef you want. Good quality beef, vacuum packed, lasts up to 3 years in your freezer. It's grass-fed, grain-finished, made to order. Visit Meeks Brothers Cattle Company on Facebook today and tell them Brother Wade sent you. And that's Meeks Brothers Cattle Company. Thank you.
I know you can hear me, and so can your customers. Lots of people don't take kids seriously. Well, listen up. Advertising on Georgia Radio is seriously easy and affordable. Visit georgiaradio.com/advertise, or better yet, call the station. So let's talk. Your customers are listening, and so is my mom. Hi, Mom.
Hola, soy Andrés Cantor y los invito a ver la Copa Mundial de la FIFA. Vive cada jugada y emociónate con nosotros porque el Mundial lo es todo.
Del 20 de noviembre al 18 de diciembre en español por Telemundo y Peacock.
Tired of long waits and rushed care at the ER and urgent care clinic? Next time, stay home and let Dispatch Health bring the power of the hospital to you.
I call Dispatch Health. A care team of medical professionals actually come to your house.
They're the same caliber of people that you would see if you were at a hospital or an urgent care.
Dispatch Health can treat most non-life-threatening emergencies.
They can do the x-rays, they can do stitches,
urinary tract infections, blood test, urinalysis, ultrasound.
It's almost everything that they can do at the ER.
You never feel rushed. They're there for you and only you.
I felt like their only patient.
And it costs no more than a trip to urgent care because Dispatch Health is covered by most insurance, including Medicare. See if we serve your home at dispatchhealth.com.
Dispatch Health really went above and beyond.
It's wonderful to have care come to your home.
House calls are back, and they're better than ever. Learn more at dispatchhealth.com.
Peloton's best offer of the season is here. Get up to $300 off accessories when you purchase a Peloton bike, Bike Plus, or Tread. Choose from a variety of accessories like our cycling shoes, a heart rate monitor, non-slip grip dumbbells, and more. If you've been looking for a sign to join Peloton, this offer gives you everything you need to get going. This limited time offer ends November 28th. Visit onepeloton.com to learn more. All access membership separate. Offer starts November 14th and ends November 28th. Cannot be combined with other offers. See additional terms at onepeloton.com.
Matt Jolly, right here on Georgia Radio.
Well, my thanks again to Shannon Palmquist for coming on from Farm to Face Beauty. You can find her again at farm2, the number 2, facebeauty.com. We'll quick link it in the show story. A guy who cares a lot about his pits and what he puts under him is Mr. Wade Peebles, and he's joining me now from the road where he is pulled over safely to have a quick chat with us. Good morning, Brother Wade.
Good morning.
You know, I was thinking about you after our show last night, and I thought, man, how fun was that to have Clayton Hackle on and just get to talk to him. What a great guy.
Yeah, that was one of our better shows. I tell you, I really enjoyed that, and I was happy to have Clayton on.
Well, he sent me I think he sent it to you too, a link last night to a new song that he's working on, and he said, hey, what do you think? Let me know your thoughts. And, well, I let him know. I always, if an artist asks, I'll tell him. But that's tough to do sometimes, you know?
Yeah, it is. It's like asking somebody, asking if their baby's cute.
Yeah. Yeah, but at some point you have to just let the song fly. That's what I told him. But,
right.
It's so cool when you get a new artist like that's coming up and is really, really doing good. And I said this to him, and I'll say it publicly. If he's not playing the Opry in a year, there's something wrong.
That is a fact. Matt, not only is he a good musician and singer, but a songwriter. Now, that's a rare commodity. You have that. You can have one or the other, but it's a rare combination. People, I guess, think there's a lot of singer-songwriters out there, and there's a good many, but he's a great songwriter, and it impressed me.
Well, he impressed me, too, and, I mean, that's not very hard to do. It doesn't really matter if either of us are impressed, but he did. He impressed me. I mean, I thought he did a great job. Can you hear the blowers?
I thought you was as powerful in the industry as Roy Acuff was.
Let me tell you. Oh, yeah. Maybe where he would stand out in front of the Kroger and talk to people.
I could be as grumpy as Roy Acuff was, but never as powerful, probably.
Can you hear the blowers? There are blowers outside the studio window. We're only on for 30 minutes today. And it's right now that the blowers decided to blow all the old mulch out of the yard, I guess. So that's the way it goes. Listen, I wanted to have you on this morning because we're coming into Thanksgiving. Everybody's going to be taking some time off. I'm off an odd bit next week. We're going to take a little hiatus and replay some shows. But the reason I bring this up is because I thought it'd be fun, and I know it's been shared before, but I put up, to sort of get ahead of everything, since we're going to be off next week, I wanted to put up a little post on Georgia Folk and Farm Life and ask people what the craziest thing was they ever fried up, because I was going to do something, I'm doing something in the newsletter today about this. And I asked, what was the craziest thing you've ever fried up? And some of the answers have been pretty fun. I just got to tell you. But I wanted to ask you what the craziest thing was you ever fried up, because God only
how about
knows.
The craziest thing I ate that somebody else fried up? Will that work?
That'll work.
Bobcat ham.
I didn't see that coming. Bobcat ham.
Well, it was back when I was young, and I went up in Adrian, Georgia, with a bunch of old rednecks that were drinking and cooking, and they want to have some, and I did, and then they said have some food too, and then and
well, was it good, Bobcat? I mean, it sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I ate it, and it's not bad. And I said, they grinning, and it's never good when a bunch of drunks start grinning after they give you something to eat, and they poking one another, and with the elbows, elbows like that. That's not good, Matt.
No, what was it?
And I said, it was bobcat ham, and they fried it. Back legs, fried.
Back legs. Well, not very big, I guess.
Haunches. It was bobcat haunches fried. It was okay.
Yeah.
My eyes got a little slanted after that, eating cats and stuff. Oh, Lord.
That's what I tried to send you. I tried to send you a video last night with a cat, and it wouldn't send. So my apologies.
I actually have had fried cat, so.
Really?
Yeah, fried bobcat. Mm-hmm.
Where at? Down at the Midnight Dragon, or what was that place called? What was it? Where did you have cat?
That's what I was just telling you. At a bunch of I came up on a bunch of rednecks that was drinking.
Well, no, I heard that. Yeah, but okay. I thought you'd had another one.
Yeah, I never ate cat again. That was a cat. Bobcat is a cat.
Well, I guess
it's
so.
A cat.
I guess so. So here's a few of the answers. Now, this one sounded pretty good. When talking about the craziest thing you've ever fried up, one of my favorites is fried squirrel, which a lot of people up north think is kind of funny, but I think it's pretty good. Corn on the cob. Yeah, that was one of the answers that Lisa wrote in. I know that sounded pretty good. Rattlesnake, I've had that. That's pretty good.
What about mullet gizzards?
I've never had mullet gizzards. If
you like gizzards.
If you like mullet, I guess, too.
I love mullet.
Paul said that, I don't even know what this is, witchetti grubs on a stick in Australia. And he said he even ate a few of them live.
That reminds me of the teacher that told us back in 8th grade that she and her husband went on a trip to South America to Brazil, and they ate street vendor food, and they got the barbecued beef hearts on a stick. You remember that story?
Yeah.
And we thought she was saying barbecued beef farts, but
right.
She was saying beef hearts. Well, 8th graders, we just lost it.
Yeah.
Just laughing. And she said, "What is so funny about barbecued beef farts on the stick?" And we just kept laughing harder and harder.
Yeah, how do you fry a fart, right? Well.
Yeah, I said, how do you keep them on the stick? Lots of sauce. Lots of sauce.
Lots of sauce.
A lot of sauce on it.
Well, I had a friend that used to say you can fry anything up and make it taste pretty good. I think he's right. A couple of more of these.
Fried asparagus and
fried asparagus. You had a story about asparagus that we can't tell on this show, just this week.
Yes, yes, it is. And my face turned red.
I bet it did. She said, Wade, if you eat some asparagus, well, anyhow, we'll leave it there.
It'll improve something.
It'll improve something.
My face red.
Yeah. And you said, I'm sorry, I'm not into that.
I'm not that kind of boy. Well, that's it, I think.
Fried grasshoppers. I've heard of that, too. Nothing here. This one kind of, this is kind of interesting. Susan wrote in. She said, according to our children. Now, this is the part that has me wanting to know more. What the craziest thing is you've ever fried up. According to our children, brains and eggs. Well, according to her children,
in the South.
It is.
For children, would you think that? well, maybe she made fried eggs and brains, and the children thought it was best for that.
Or maybe the children knew better and they were eating.
I don't think. Yeah,
I don't know.
Eggs and brains are common, but I don't eat eggs and brains.
Well, growing up way south, down there by North Mexico,
people used to fry squirrel heads and then crack them open and eat the brains, and stuff. I've never been quite that hungry.
Yeah, me either. Like a bad walnut.
Can you imagine looking at them plate of fried squirrel head, deep fried squirrel head.
No.
Y'all through with that hammer?
Yeah.
I got a good one here.
Stop. Oh, my gosh. Just nothing but eyes and teeth. That's all it would be. Oh,
I
man.
started knowing he's knowing back, Ma.
Yeah.
Them
Hurry up.
fish.
I don't like anything with eyeballs in it, including fish. Fish
Well,
like that.
That was a common thing around here back during the Depression and early in times that people would cook the whole fish head and all, and people ate chicken heads and things, and they didn't throw away much. But I just find I don't think Conway even wants a chicken head from Conway.
No, the beaks are hard to get through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and then they're hard to pass too. You know?
they are. There's not a lot of meat on them.
Yeah.
Hard to pass. What's Brother Wade in there doing? Why is he hollering?
You did not get that, did you?
I did get that.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you'd ever ate a chicken beak, you would get it.
Yeah.
You would have got it.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Hard to sit down after you've eaten a couple of plate of those.
Have a seat. No, I'll stand. I had chicken heads for dinner.
We talked about eating at Joe Max last night, and it got me thinking about this, and I thought, I wanted to share that this morning. What's the craziest thing you've fried up? So this holiday season, if you fry something up bizarre, send it over to us. We'll share it in the newsletter. The newsletter hopefully will still go out, and we'll have a good time with it. And I just hope that everybody has a wonderful and joyous Thanksgiving as we slide on into the Christmas season. We're going to start the Christmas music, Wade. Is it time?
No. Never is there a time for Christmas music.
Oh, there's a time. I think we're going to start it here.
I'm a lot like my brother. My brother gets fighting mad if you play Christmas music on the radio. He gets angry.
Yeah. Well, we're going to play some.
I don't get angry, but I just don't listen to it. I'm not going to listen to Christmas music. I love Christmas. I love music. But Christmas music, I've heard it all. Oh, it's like the movie A Christmas Story. I loved it the first 87 times. But
well, we're going to play a little bit.
Okay.
We're going to mix it in because the rest of the world likes Christmas music. We like to celebrate.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, we like to celebrate it, and kind of a big day to celebrate. So we're going to celebrate it.
I'm all in for it.
Yeah.
I love the Lord, love Jesus, I love Christmas and to celebrate what it stands for, and I love our secular part of it too, and Santa Claus and giving, but the music.
Yeah. We're gonna play it all for you. We're gonna have some Conway Twitty Christmas music. And,
I bet he made a Christmas album.
He
see
did.
My post about Conway this morning.
No. What did you write this morning? I haven't.
Conway. Well, I didn't. Little baby Conway, my little puppy dog. He posted about it.
That bug-eyed, ugly little dog.
Little dog. Yeah. He found. He was Googling. He found a picture of Conway Twitty when he was Googling stuff, and he thought maybe that was his real daddy, and so.
Did you explain to him that?
Well, he said it, because they both had a little chubby around the chins, and he thought they might be.
Thought they might be related. There you go.
I just don't want to ever hear from Will Conway tell me, you're not my real daddy, so I don't want
that'd
to.
be hard. You'd have to go on Maury Povich and get one of those paternity tests or something.
That's right.
That'd be.
You ain't my real daddy.
Yeah. That'd be the next step.
That's one of the most hated sentences or phrases in the country. You ain't my real daddy.
Well, unless you're paying a lot of child support.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, Brother Wade. Get back to the woods. I know you got stuff to do. And, of course, tonight we'll have another fun night on the station. We'll have no Christmas music tonight, but we will have classic country and request. It's going to be a fun one. And what else do we have? Thursday night. Thursday night is Bluegrass night. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Love that.
And your show will be back on Friday morning. We're going to stream it in the mornings in addition to Tuesday night. We'll stream it on Wednesday morning and Friday morning. So
wonderful.
Yeah. Be listening for Clayton Hackle today. We're going to play a lot of his music over the next few days. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to meeting him.
Yeah.
You can stream his music, by the way, at Clayton Hackle Music. We got that quick linked into the show story this morning, too. So, good stuff. All right, Brother Wade, thanks again for talking to me. We'll chat soon. You can go online right now at farmtofacebeauty.com. You can check out Miss Shannon's stuff, and it's just in time for Christmas if you want to order some of that great Farm to Face beauty stuff, whether it's the deodorant, which is good for men and women, which I think is something we all ought to be concerned about. Nobody wants cancer, so y'all look into that. And then any of the the other products that she offers. It'd be great to have just in time for Christmas. Get that special someone in your life, something they'll really enjoy and that's good for them. FarmToFaceBeauty.com. Want to thank Brother Wade for coming on and all of you for listening. We'll talk to you real soon. So long for now, everybody.
Georgia Radio. Good company and great country.
You know, enjoying the country music.
Hi. Close your eyes. It's time to discover what starting and growing your own business feels like. Whether your business is bed sheets or skincare or jewelry, Shopify's with you every step of the way.
Hello?
Now, open your eyes. Feel ready to start and grow your business? With Shopify, you'll get the tools you need to nurture your growing business and feel the same satisfaction as listening to this ad. This is Possibility, powered by Shopify. Simply start selling with Shopify today and join the commerce platform powering millions of businesses worldwide. Start selling online today. Sign up for a free trial at shopify.com/free22. Shopify.com/free22.
Tired of long waits and rushed care at the ER and urgent care clinic? Next time, stay home and let Dispatch Health bring the power of the hospital to you.
I call Dispatch Health. A care team of medical professionals actually come to your house.
They're the same caliber of people that you would see if you were at a hospital or an urgent care.
Dispatch Health can treat most non-life-threatening emergencies.
They can do the x-rays, they can do stitches,
urinary tract infections, blood test, urinalysis, ultrasound.
It's almost everything that they can do at the ER.
You never feel rushed. They're there for you and only you.
I felt like their only patient.
And it costs no more than a trip to urgent care because Dispatch Health is covered by most insurance, including Medicare. See if we serve your home at dispatchhealth.com.
Dispatch Health really went above and beyond.
It's wonderful to have care come to your home.
House calls are back, and they're better than ever. Learn more at dispatchhealth.com.